Ellie, Pumpkin Pie. Appreciate y'all joining. So for those of you who have not been on my channel before, welcome. My name is Mike. So today we're going to be doing some character design. So I already have the face of this character. Some of this might change. It's just what I did several months ago at this point. I'm sure that my face style is going to change at least a little bit. Like, I like the way that this looks, but that'll end up changing. But today I'm really going to be working on getting the overall yo, what's up, Coop? I'm gonna be working on getting her overall like silhouette and stuff done. Thanks, I appreciate it. But yeah, hopefully by the end of this stream I have a good silhouette, and that's really about it. What's up, chum boy? I'm not a professional artist. I'm an aspiring professional artist, so I do want to say that. And other than that, I think we can get started. I have a few references that I would like to work off of, and yeah, I can get started with some of the shape language that I want and things of that nature. Yeah, so some things to know, excuse me, about this character, and I'll write it before we get started. So I'm gonna change this really fast. Notes. So she is a water mage character. She is her water mage abilities are mostly defensive. So already, like, just by having those kinds of well, thank you for liking the video, I appreciate it. So those kinds of things are already going to be situated in there for us, and it's going to also kind of narrow down a little bit of what we even can do with this character. She's a good guy character. She's gonna be very strong, and she's also going to, oh yeah, personality. She's gonna be a little bit, oh boy, let me see, I gotta type this out really quick. This is embarrassing. I can't spell. Okay. I can't spell words with I's and E's next to each other, so that's why I did that. She's gonna be feisty, a little bit of an explosive personality type, maybe a little bit of a smart ass, and she's not very tall, at least from what I can recall. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I wasn't gonna make her like exceedingly tall, so maybe she's like 5'6". Yeah. Alright, so what does all of this mean? This is so funny. This is something that I have done with my drawing since I was a kid. I used to get in trouble at school because slowly but surely, not trouble, but teachers would point it out, slowly. Yeah. She's definitely gonna have a more striking silhouette than Katara, but yeah. But like slowly but surely, as I was like writing papers, like I would stray away from the line. Like, this is so funny. Alright, so those are the notes. So let's get into some shape language. You're fine, Pumpkin Pie. Also, how has everybody been doing? And what are your plans? Yeah, let's do that. Tell me how you're doing and what are your plans for the weekend, if you don't mind sharing. Alright, so we'll go do the good old cube brush. So we're gonna do 3 different like shape designs. And then we will work from there. So one thing that I do know is a lot of her stuff is going to be a little bit more rounded. So that sounds good to me. Today's your brother's birthday. Nice. Coop, I don't want to know why DJ's in your basement. Discord stream, nice. That sounds good, Pumpkin Pie. Oh, cool, Ellie. Going to your mom's for summer break, that's great. So I know that I want some like more rounded edges, because to me, like, it doesn't make sense. I guess if you were in the water, you would want something that cuts through it, but she doesn't need to be in water. She can be if she wants to be, but she doesn't need to be in water to use her ability. She doesn't need to be near water. She can just kind of conjure it. So for her, it doesn't make sense to be able to, for instance, like create a water armor. It doesn't make sense for it to be very sharp. It would be bubbly, because water, like for instance a bubble in air is circular, right? And water is going to kind of have that like fluid nature to it. So I'm not going to have too many sharp edges for this character. So that's one thing. So we can have like some rounded edges, stuff like this. So if I wanted to do a more like layered armor look, it'll be something like this maybe. And things of that nature. But alright, so let's get on to the shape. So I'm just gonna look over at some of these references I have. With the caveat of the only things that would be sharp are going to be smaller things, like if I decide to add like a fin or something like that, which I probably will do for some of the design work. I really like this, so I'm going to start off with this shape. I need a hard brush. So we're going to start off with this like rounded shape here. Just directly add a circle. I mean, I'll probably... Yes, this is a water element mage. I mean, I'll probably figure out the way that this works, like her magic system really works. Like maybe she can pull water from the air to create these things. Maybe she can use, like, just like in whatchamacallit? The Avatar, thank you. Just like in Avatar, maybe she has to have water nearby. But I'm thinking that more than likely, because they have magic, like, I call them conductors, so they're almost like, they're like a wand, but each one has its own, like, set of abilities that they can, like, have, basically. So maybe her conductor just can create puddles of water for her to use, right? Also, don't worry, I'm going to play video games with you. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I would say she could probably I wonder. I'm not sure what you mean, Pumpkin Pie. Like, does she work good with a team, or does she work? Would she work good with characters from your own work? I'm not 100% sure exactly what you're asking, but yeah, maybe other water around her makes her ability stronger, but like her wand is able to create these things with relative ease. Um, all right, so I've gotten that piece of the shape, and so I'm gonna move on. Oh, but I actually really like this one, so I'm gonna actually start with this one instead. This reminds me of like the top of a whale or a dolphin's head, kind of. Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I feel like, magic systems that work with elements are like very, very typical. Alright, so maybe I do a small fin here. So we have this. And maybe the bottom here, maybe there's like just a slight that, and the bottom can be rounded off. And then on the inside, let's see. Imagine she could bloodbend. She probably will be able to a little bit. What is happening in the chat? Yo, what's up, Canton? Good to see you too, man. Appreciate you joining. Alright, so I am gonna try to make this shape a little bit more interesting. So we'll do this, maybe. And on this side, we can go out and out. So more interesting, but still kind of rounded. And let's see. Let's get like a little bit rounded here as well. I'm just gonna make sure that it's known that this fin is coming up here. Alright. So have those circles there. So let's go opposite direction here. Go here. Alright. So we got that. Let me see. Nice. Just defending myself. Yeah, make sure, maybe put up some garlic around your bed or something, because I think you've been targeted by pumpkin pie. Now I feel like I have to do a character, like a pumpkin pie character that's a vampire. Just to, like, allow the lore to keep going. Alright, I feel like this bottom piece needs a little something here. Let's see, what can we do at the bottom? Let's do, because we already have the fin, so let's do like a rounded triangular shape maybe. Nah. We'll keep this one like that for now. Alright, let's move on to another shape. Alright, so again, sticking with the more rounded theme, I'm gonna go with this, and let's see here. Let's get this. Maybe we can do that with maybe like a offset semicircle. It's maybe a little bit more round at the bottom. And then let's do something like this. Also do that. So the cool thing about a character like this that has like a lot of water-based like techniques is that at any point in time, like, she'll be able to make armor with water, and I can change the design of that, right? Like, so this design is definitely preliminary for this character, and we'll be able to like work toward different designs later on as she grows with her abilities. So I thought that that was a pretty cool idea and take on this character. Alright. Maybe she can. I'm not sure. I think that might be a little overpowered. Because if you could, like, control water around you and then also change the temperature of water around you, you could just make people's blood literally boil. Like, that would be extraordinarily overpowered. I still like the idea of having, like, circles be within the design. I'm not gonna spell it. Not this time. I will do a special stream for when we hit 5K. Yes, I agree, Canton. Yep. Worth a try. That would be funny. Just go on there and spell it out and then leave. Alright, so got that. And we can do maybe smaller fins right here. Alright, let's move on to one more. This one, I'm going to start just with a sphere. And we'll just see what I can come up with. And again, these are just like, this is just to create a consistency in the shapes when I'm creating this character silhouette. Doesn't have to be perfect by any means. And it's not the end all be all, right? Alright. So let's start with a circle here. And at the bottom of the circle, I will, yeah, you know what, let's go with this oblong shape. Kind of looks like a snail. And maybe this can be a little bit more flowy. A Power Ranger helmet. I could do that. No, I'm gonna erase this away. And I'm gonna just build off of the circle. So let's do this. Kind of looks like a Pokeball. Let's give it some roundness up top. Maybe something here. We can maybe do see if I can pull a shape from one of the references that I have. Kind of like that. So we can do a kind of a, it could be rounded at the bottom. It's just it's going to end up being a character for a manga, but right now I've just been working on building up my portfolio of character designs, so I would say manga and video game, somewhere in that realm. Let's see here. And then maybe, because I do want to keep the fin design. Well, I mean, a lot of characters in manga are adapted to video games. It'll probably lean more towards what a video game company would create instead of just manga, just because, like, I feel like not all the time. Some manga creators have very complex character designs. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a great example of that. But most of the time, I would say that game designed characters they typically have a bit more to them, because you just make a 3D model afterwards and then your character's pretty much complete. So you don't have to worry about, like, how do I draw this in different angles and how do I do it a billion times. It's just, you have it in there. Yeah, yep, I agree, Canton. Oh, yep. The golden snitch. Yep. It does kind of look like that a little bit. So we have that. And you know what? I was gonna do something else, but decided not to. Yep, Journey's End, Genshin Impact, yep. No, there isn't. It's just, I would say no, there's not a specific project in mind. It is just me creating stuff that fits within my own manga world. Like, I have a project, I've been working on these characters, like, thinking about who they are and stuff like that for years now, inconsistently for years, so, like, not everybody is fully fleshed out and stuff like that, but they will all fit into my world. Alright, so now that I have this, I'm going to, let's do this. I like that. I liked it better before. Perspective on this is a little off. Yeah, I mean, I definitely have a long way to go still. I need to, there's like a shading course that I really, really want to take. And I am going to do that at some point, but, yeah. Alright. Shading is definitely my weakest. Shading and lighting is definitely my weakest area right now. But it is nice. Like I feel like I can draw most things, and it looks relatively close to like what I wanted. Yep, just gotta grind. That is true. Miss DJ, oh no. Maybe he'll join. Alright. This still looks wonky to me, but that's alright. I'm not gonna worry about it too much more. I think we can start with this. Let me get a really rough body shape in. Alright, and let's also see which one we like the best. I kind of like this one. I definitely needs a little bit more. Like maybe I can take this idea of like this like rounded shape right here and like add it in. Or find a similar shape to add in. But that's definitely my favorite one. Is that one right there. Let me see if I can find a good shape here. That one looks okay, so maybe I'll come back to it. Too sharp. This one looks good. 1 minute until class. Alright. Let's see here. So I want to add this shape in, and I'm going to add it in here. We'll do some circles on this one too. Small circles though, nothing too fancy. Yeah, I think this shape is my favorite. Does anybody have any different opinions? So we'll go 1, 2, and 3. Let's do a poll. We have 5 people here right now. To do a quick poll. And let's see. Which one do y'all like the best? Alright, 5 votes. I think we can stop. Oh, did we just get another vote? Alright, so we have 5 out of 6 people voting, so great. We'll end the poll, so people agree with me. So number 1 is what we'll move forward with. Now, this doesn't mean that we just toss away these other shape languages, right? Like, we can still use these to some extent. So don't, when you're doing this process, don't just like be like, oh, we're good, like, and erase all that away. Keep all of it. Alright, so we're gonna go with 1. Alright, so this will probably be, I know this is actually going a little faster than I thought it would, but this will probably be the last piece that I do, which is just a few silhouettes. One, I'm like, my stomach's feeling a little funny. I don't know if I'm hungry, but probably need to go eat. But 2, I don't want to try to do too much all at once, just because it's good to like let stuff rest a bit. So let's do what we typically do, which is just a pretty rough character outline. Let me see here. I'm just gonna pull up a nice gesture, like a nice little reference for a character. Oh, I know which one I want, if I can find it. Let's see. I don't have it on here. Do I have it somewhere else? I don't think so. Alright, so we'll look through these. So I'll do this one, and I'll change some things up. When you're doing these poses don't matter as much when you're just doing a pose so that you can move forward with just the silhouette. The pose that matters is once you've gotten your silhouette, making sure you choose something. Okay. Well, welcome back then, Ellie. Choose something that is a little bit more, has a little bit more character to your character. It shows like how your character might portray themselves, just in general. So like for instance, a feisty, explosive smartass is going to have a different pose than a character that's like super reserved, right? So just think about those kinds of things as you move forward. Alright. So we'll do... Make this a little bit bigger, pull it up a bit, and come in here. Yes, it is. Thank you all for the hearts. I appreciate it. Ran out of space here. So we'll just plop this up to here. Alright. Thank you, Pumpkin Pie. I love y'all too. I really do appreciate all the support y'all give me. I also like our vibes. I think that we are a good little community. This is a bit too far. Yeah, that is another positive thing for the for digital art. All right. I mean, Coop, y'all helped create the vibe. Her legs are a bit too close together, and also, I think even with it starting up here, let's see. Lower legs are a bit too long. Or maybe the upper legs are too short, actually. So let's go that route. A little longer. And then also I do think I need to shorten the lower legs just a smidge. Just a smidge. Okay. Let's see, what are we at now? It's a little bit better. Yeah, dude, that would suck. They had to have been so patient. DJ, the boy, what's going on, man? Yeah, I would agree with you. So much patience, so much passion. Alright. The other thing about this, which I'm doing a bad job of, is this does not have to be perfect. This is just for the silhouette. I think that we have gone way too far here. Maybe the neck's a bit long. By maybe, I mean definitely. Alright. Great. I think this will make for a fine silhouette for my character. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of some of the stuff that's on here. That way I can make some room to start the silhouettes. Alright. DJ, are you being serious here? If so, I'm sorry, but if not, why are you trolling? Alright. So let's get... I'd hope not. I mean, he could be. I will say this, Pumpkin Pie. The only reason why I'm skeptical is because when DJ and Coop were here in the very beginning, every single stream, they were trying to pull some form of a prank. Every stream. So, I'm a little skeptical. So, I apologize if you were being serious, DJ, and I just, like, was very insensitive, but... I think that he would understand why. Oh, you know what? Before I do all that, let me just do this. I'll come back. So I'm just gonna go through and just solidify the outer line here. And again, this does not have to be perfect. And the reason for this is just so I can quickly select. I think this is probably all good. Again, I'm not too worried about like specifics here. This is just about the general like silhouette of the character. So like smaller details, I'm not worried about. I could sit and spend a lot of time on hands, but I figured that. Well, I'm glad that you're okay though, even though it was a joke. But yeah, this part of the process is about big details, not small details. So that's why I'm not like super worried about stuff. Alright. And we'll finish off with the outside portion of the head. Oh, you said you wish it was a joke. My bad. I read that totally wrong. I'm sorry to hear that. And I'm sorry to hear that you are not doing well. Do not wish that upon people. I had a really, really rough experience a long time ago in a hospital. I spent a lot of time. Spent like 48, between 48 and like 60 hours straight in the hospital because I like almost killed myself being an idiot. But yeah, so I'm sorry and I apologize for being insensitive. Alright, so now oh no, what I did, pumpkin pie, was very dumb. What I did was very, very dumb. I don't know why I'm doing that. Just fill it in. Alright. Let's see here. Now, I will say this. I know that I'm a pretty smart human being. Like, that's something I used to not be confident about, but I am now. What I did, though, was dumb. Alright, I need to stop worrying about that. I do want to just go in and clean up the outside just a bit. Just so we don't have these like little snag stuffs. It's distracting, for me at least. That's funny. Let's erase away some of this. Alright. So this is a fine silhouette. Again, this is just something to build off of. So what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate twice. Oops. Gonna move this one over pretty far. And then we'll get this one too. And we'll move this one to the middle. Okay. So I'll probably, let me see, how much time have we been on stream for? Okay, so I want to do, we have 19 people watching? Or we have 10? Okay, I was about to say, if we had 19, that'd be crazy. I had one stream where there was like, this is a while ago, we had like, at one point like 40 people in. It was crazy. I don't know what I did that stream in particular, or the stream before that was so popular, but oh, ISO, you're new here? Welcome. I appreciate you joining. Welcome to the Manga Mike community. If you would like, you can join our Discord as well. We have a nice group of people. If somebody would like to post the Discord link, that would be great. One of my mods. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to do at least one silhouette, maybe two. We'll see. But I have stuff that I need to get done today, unfortunately. Alright, so I'm gonna take the shape language stuff that I created and bring it over here. And let's get started. So the first one, actually, I'm gonna do this. down a bit. So here. Alright, so I had an image in my head for this character. I'm going to try to create that silhouette the way that I had in my head just to start, and then we'll add on to it. So I had this image of this character. Let's do this. Of this character having this like very bubbly armor set. Oh, okay. Well, that's a great place to start on perspective. That's something that I definitely need to go back to. That's probably, I would say light and shading is my weakest point. Perspective's probably my second weakest. Not that I don't understand it, but more so that it's just not something that I think about as consistently as I would like. So, you know what? I want to make the head bubble a bit smaller. Oh, wait a second now. So maybe these can be a bit bigger this way. Blue Biscuit video. Cool. I have to check it out. I know modern day James is probably the best for like really technical drawing skills around perspective. His stuff is crazy. Okay, so we have these bubbles. Is this really though? I think I want the. So maybe this could be brought up a bit. Alright. Now I can look at other references to see. Right. And maybe going off of what we had. Something like this on the sides here. Thanks, Chum Boy. Appreciate it. And when you're doing these silhouettes, just try anything. What would I do without you? I don't know. I love y'all. Y'all are an incredible group of people, so I'm not sure how I would answer that. Maybe I can do little things like that. And what I would do too is I would make it so that you could see in here. And then let's go with something like this. I'm not trying to, right now, Pumpkin Pie, I'm not trying to worry about anything else besides the overall, like, silhouette of this character. I don't want to think about colors. I don't want to think about what things are being separated where. That'll be in the next phase once we choose a silhouette that we like. We can do... actually, instead of that, I want to do things on the side here that are kind of bubbly looking. Yeah, again, like, the reason why I'm using just straight black right now is because, again, like, for instance, you can't see it, but basically, I just want to be able to, at the end of this, zoom out to, like, basically, like, this size and look at the silhouette and say, do I like this silhouette or do I not like it? And if I like it, then I'll go on to start to see, like, okay, like, I enjoy this piece. But yeah, I mean, it is hard to distinguish which pieces are where, but again, I really don't even want to think about that right now. Like, that's too much, that's like a little too far ahead. Let me think here. This doesn't match with the shape language that I already have. And there's a part of me that just wants to make these big blobs like this, or maybe one is just like a huge, like, bubble, like water cannon. The other one can just be her arm. That's how you spell silhouette. It's a very weird word. Where did everybody go? I don't know. Where did you go? It is. You are correct, Canton. Very, very important. Oh, you know what? No. I like this, but what I want to do is I'm going to make it like this. And then I'm going to put it in like that. So it's like it's still a circle, but just with some stuff chopped off. And maybe, what do I want to do for the lower body? Let me check out some of these other designs really fast. I kind of like this idea. So we can just kind of do this like rounded look with maybe just a little taper to it. Pumpkin Pie, you can't go on a tangent of telling me I can't say that and then say it about yourself. It's not very nice. It's not different. You're like my wife. My wife always does that. She'll say something that I can't say to myself, but she'll say the same kind of thing to herself. And I'm like, no, it doesn't work like that. Alright, let's see. I'll probably go back in and do some other stuff to this. But overall, I like it. I just want to move. I want to move things along and try to start the second one. All right, DJ said, but before you go, I'm like semi-scared to see what this is. Hopefully it's something good. Oh no. That's sad, man. Peace, DJ. I don't even know how to handle that. Alright, so this time I'm going to go a little bit more off the shape language that I created for this character. So we're going to get like these like bubbly things from this one. So you're going to see me just kind of repeat that same kind of shape over and over again. I also had this idea of, and I'm going to try it with this one because I think that it would probably work the best. I'm giving her like almost like a mermaid tail. It could be used. Yes, I am. And it could be used for, different things, offensively. It'll be completely made out of water. Oops. Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry, Ellie. Yeah, death is something that's hard. It's not an easy topic. Maybe I could do something like this. Let's see here. We can even have it all kind of connect in some capacity. So the cool thing about this character, because I agree with you, the first one does look very heavy, but it wouldn't be, because it would be completely made out of like, well, I guess water is very heavy, but it would be just water, right? And water that she's controlling, so she could make it feel as light as she wanted to. Yeah, it probably would be. Then we can do shape kind of like this. Legs. Second one looks like an orca. That's a good thing. It's kind of what I wanted. I wanted it to look a little bit more fish-like. All right. The second one, everybody's liking the second one so far. That's good. I would even on the back for this one, I would do a shape like this for the back armor, but also attach, like if this is the side view, I would attach a fin to it. No wings, only because I want it to be more aquatic. I don't want it to have any, like, I want you to be able to look at this character and be like, yes, I can tell this character does water magic. Anything that would suggest otherwise, I'm not going to include. Like, she's not going to be flying, so there's no reason to give her wings. She could swim, she can control the area around her with water if she wants to, but she won't be flying. No, you're allowed to say your opinion. I appreciate your opinion. It's something to think about. In a way, when I'm saying those things, it's not me arguing with you, it's me actually working it out myself. So yeah, I'm gonna actually stop there. I do like both designs. I think that this is a silhouette that I'm sure is probably out there, but I haven't seen very frequently. So it's, even if it's not, like, I agree with you, I like the second one better, but yeah, I like both of them. I think that they both have purpose, and maybe this can be something that I keep and do for like more of a defensive capability for her and her teammates or something. I don't know, right? Yeah, I appreciate all of you so much. I'm gonna wrap up there for today, and I'm gonna stream this weekend, probably Sunday. maybe. This is not a cult. Um, but I'll be streaming again this weekend, and we'll finish up the last silhouette, and then we will choose which one we want to do, and kind of work in that capacity to a max cult. That's funny. Work to maybe finalize some of the design pieces of this character and put her in a nice pose and move from there. All right. I appreciate your help and your feedback, and I hope that y'all have a phenomenal rest of your week, and I'll see some of you this weekend. Peace out. Love you all. Oh. Love you too, Pumpkin. Bye. Bye, Ellie. Bye, Coop. ISO, thank you so much for joining. It was great to have you on. Canton, DJ, please live. And I'll hit y'all up later. Peace out. Oh, Fishy Draws, thank you for saying goodbye and welcome. I haven't seen you, so welcome and bye. Alright, peace out.